What you doing? I'm DAC, and this is my top 20 list for 2020, and this is my 20 most played Flash games. With the end of 2020 also comes the end of the Flash player, which means there's a lot of Flash games that just aren't going to work anymore. I'm sure they're going to be stored and still work, but the fact that Flash is ending made me want to make a list of the Flash games I played the most. Mainly I played them a lot in middle school and high school. I haven't really touched any in like 7 years, something like that. Ooh, yeah, something like that. So, here we go. Starting with number 20. Crunchyroll Manga. This is a joke that I put on the list, and the fact that Crunchyroll Manga still uses Flash, but I can't even make it through without laughing anyways. Yeah, I don't know. I just want to throw it on there because I thought it was ridiculous that they still did it. Whatever. Number 19, Stick Fight. Now, I'm not exactly sure the actual name or which actual stick fighting game it was, but it was pretty much just you were little stick men fighting each other. That was it. Simple, loved it. One of the first games I ever played, really. Number 18, Line Rider. This one is such a cool and creative game. You pretty much just draw lines and you sled down them, something like that. I was terrible at it, but I loved seeing other people's creations, and I had friends who were really good at it. I tried my best, but best wasn't good enough. Number 17, Plants vs. Zombies. This, I feel like, is one of the... What started as a Flash game became like one of the more popular, famous ones. It broke out and made a lot more games out of it. I never really got to play much of it because I could never find a free version that was accessible to me. And I would play the demos, and that was about as much as I would get to play of it. Oh well. Number 16, 3-Foot Ninja. You're just a little itty-bitty ninja just fighting along. It was cool. It was another one. It was one I would play on Super Arcade games a lot. And yeah, I don't really remember too much about it because it was so long ago, but I remember it was fun. Number 15, The Impossible Quiz. Impossible is right. This was ridiculous. It wasn't even a quiz at all. It was pretty much just memorizing what steps to go through for each question. That was pretty much it. Number 14, Skull Kid. Another one of the very first ones I played. Pretty much just a kid with a skull on his head. Or maybe his head is a skull. I don't know. With a chainsaw just going and cutting things through. That's it. Number 13, South Park Kill Kenny. Again, one of the very earliest ones. Super simple. You're Kenny and you're just dodging knives. There's another part where you get a gun as Kenny and I guess you're supposed to shoot something, but I never figured out how that was supposed to work. Number 12, Breeder. This one was just super funny because you was just breeding rabbits together as they were like locked in a fence, and you just try to have as many rabbits breed as you can while meteors crash down and try to kill everything, all kinds of other dangers. This was funny for me as a kid, mainly because I owned rabbits, and if you let rabbits just do their thing, they really go at it, and they will multiply fast. Number 11, Robot Unicorn Attack. Another one of the really popular ones, especially when I was in high school, thanks to Adult Swim. It was just a really fun, really cool game. What was my favorite part about it is sometimes there'd be a bug or just lag real bad to where you could pretty much never lose it. It was awesome. Number 10, Happy Wheels. Another high school favorite. You just do different vehicles and such and try to get through the course. Simple but brutal. It was cool. Number 9, Bowman 2. So simple, just a stickman shooting bows, but then get a friend and you can shoot bows at each other until somebody loses. Number 8, Tanks. Pretty much the same thing as Bowman, but you have tanks and you can just shoot at each other trying to kill each other. That was it. Number 7, Big Fat Awesome House Party. This is actually a foster's home for imaginary friends. It was on Cartoon Network's website, and you can play it. You got to make your own imaginary friend, if I'm thinking of the right game. And then you pretty much just lived your life in the house playing other little mini games and doing whatever you wanted. Number 6, Vector TD. This was on Candy Stand. Man, I love the Candy Stand games. This was also my first tower defense game. I loved it. I played it all the time. Even though I was never quite sure what I was doing, I just went with the flow. Number 5, Bubble Witch Saga. I actually played this a lot on Facebook. It was kind of the first game like this that I played a lot. It was also one my friends were playing, so I would use it to, just play and then you would have to get their help to keep going. It was kind of dumb, but it was whatever. I played it a lot. Number 4, Hemp Tycoon. This is a funny one. I mean, you just grow weed and stuff like that. It's just kind of weird. One of my youngest brothers, though, started playing at first, having no idea what it was. Of course, I saw stuff about it because of Adult Swim. And then that got me into it a lot. Number 3, Boxhead. All you do is you just shoot, I guess, a bunch of other box zombies and stuff. You can also play with friends, and that was really cool. It was pretty much the coolest Flash game I played at the time. Number 2, Bubble Tanks. I think the second one is the one I played the most. There's like at least 3 of them. There's different iterations of them. But it's pretty much you start as a little itty bitty bubble thing. You just drive around shooting other bubble monsters or whatever until you grow your bubble tank and get this awesome. And then you can have all kinds of different tanks as you went through different upgrades and whatever. It was awesome. It was so fun. Number 1, my favorite, and the one I played all the time, was Papa's Freezeria. It comes from the Papa Pizzeria games. And I played Freezeria a lot because I just thought that was coolest. I think kind of a pun there. But it was so fun. I even eventually got it on my Wingeria on my phone. I played all through that. I don't know. The Papa's Freezeria, all you do is you pretty much just work at a restaurant, and that's it. I don't know why I would play a game where I work, but whatever. It was so great, and it was one of my enjoyable ones. But there we go. Those are my 20 favorite Flash games. Some of them might not even actually be Flash. I just went with whatever I could remember because it was hard. There was a lot that I played as a kid, and I just couldn't remember most of them. A lot of them are old. I'm talking about when I was in 6th or 7th grade is when I played most of these, all the way up into high school. That's so long ago for me. But yeah, let me know what your favorite Flash games were. If you played them a lot, just anything Flash game related. If you're going to miss Flash for some reason, I don't know. But yeah, if you like hearing about my list, go and like the video. You want to see me talk more about my top 20 list, go and subscribe to my channel. You can see why I do all that. But until next time, I'm DAC. Thank you for watching, and